Okay, now in part 3, we have, of course, what we've been explaining, the separation, as I did in the last part 2, the separation of the head and the hair. Okay, you come over here to where the shoulder meets, and you just draw a little line right there. Okay? And you come over here where the shoulder meets, and you come up and you just draw a little line. All it is that we're going to remove this wood in here because this is not part, the hair don't go down that far, okay? We're going to just remove that in there. And that will become part of the face. Okay? Same thing over here. Where the shoulder meets, just draw a little straight line. Don't worry if it's a little bit higher than what it should be. And we're going to remove that wood from the face there. Okay. That's all we're doing. Okay. Now, we're going to come up here and we're going to establish our ears. Alright? Now, what we're going to do is see where the nose and sort of the forehead is in here. We're just going to put a little line here, and we're going to do a, remember what I told you? We do a C. It's just basically a C down to that point right there. It's just like a C is what it is. See? It's like drawing a C, the letter C. And we're going to take our knife and we're just going to, with the point of it, go around and remove the outer surface of the wood right there. See what I'm doing? The point of the knife. Go a little bit deeper. Remove the outer surface of the wood. Just kind of removing the wood away from there. See how I'm doing that? All that is a C. Now, you know, you can get more detailed ears if you want to, but I'm showing you how that we carve it in the flat plane style, in other words. Okay, see that? Just like that. I'm going to go to the other side. Oh, excuse me. And I'm going to do the same thing. Just come up above the forehead here, and I'm going to draw a C here. And I always draw them a little bit bigger because I can cut them down. And take the knife, dig in, and come around. Just follow the C around and remove the wood on this side. See that? Same thing over here. We're just drawing the C. We're removing the wood around the ears. And this is a real simple way to do an ear, in other words. See that? I might have made this ear a little bit, kind of look at them from the front, see? See, they're kind of even now. Here they are. They're even. And you sort of look from the front, cut away, make them ears kind of even, in other words. Yeah, that looks good. So I say, always cut them a little bit larger because then you can cut out what you don't need. Okay. Now, let's take a little bit more off here, as we say, and here, Okay. Now, the ears are standing out. All right. Now, what we're going to do is sort of draw another little C-like in there, and we're going to start taking the wood out from the inside of the ear there, in other words. And it'll make that ear stand out even more, just sort of like a V-cut. See what I'm doing? Remove a little wood in here to make them stand out even more. And this is a real simple way to do an ear and make it stand out. You see from the front how it looks? And we're going to go a little bit further back into the ear to make it, look at that. See how it stands out? There. It's a simple process of doing an ear. Now, you can do a more fancy ears. You can do all the inside of them and stuff. But it's a real, I don't get really detailed in flat plane. Just sort of, you can get more detailed if you want to. That's fine. But it's sort of a C-type way of doing an ear. You cut out from the insides there. And you see, it's from the front. You see how the ears stand out? Okay, now, see that? Take a little bit more off in here, and a little bit in here. Make things kind of stand out a little bit. Okay, now where's my pencil? To give him the sort of the bald head, or what we're going to do, we're going to go from the top of each ear, and we're going to draw a line all the way around to the other ear. It's just like this. Get my knife out of the way. I'm going to draw that line all the way around to the other ear. Okay? I'm going to take off a little bit more wood along this ear so it'll stand on even more. And I'll come back and I'll kind of... Okay. See what we did? From the tip of this ear all the way around. And we're going to take our knife and we're going to cut it. Okay? And then from the back here, we're going to take and just cut the slivers off in the back. Now be careful in this part because, you want to take just a little bit off. Don't try to take a whole lot off at one time. See that? Just sort of like little cuts along in there and remove that wood from the hairline. Oh, see, that's why you have to be kind of careful. No problem. It just had a little weak piece of wood there. You want to just be careful. Just make small cuts. You don't want to make too big of cuts. And that separates the top of the head from the hairline. In fact, let me take a little bit more off here. There we go. And here. See? Now what you do, then you take, see how the hair sticks up there? You want that to even off with the head, so you're going to take that off like that, see? From the forehead there, where it pretty much evens off in here, see? See that? See how that does? Where you sort of even that off with the forehead. See that? And you can take a little bit more off in there. But, and a little bit underneath the, because this is all going to be where the beard's going to be anyway. There, see that? See that? Okay, I think we're getting close to running out of time here, so we'll continue. Take a little bit more off in here. We'll continue with, see that? We'll continue with the rest of it at, you know, the head as we go on. There we go, see? We've got that.